Discoveries. Behaviors. Behaviors are reinforced, and a negative reaction will mean the behavior is less likely to be repeated. A positive response means the behavior is more likely to be repeated. Repetition is key to manifest desired responses as well, though. Negative ones are strengthened by repeating. Repetition and conditioning are how we learn and remember. A parent repeats "mummy" or "daddy" until the subconscious grasps. These are important words and remembers them, also passing the message to the child's conscious mind. Behavioral psychology is observable psychology and the ability to problem solve. Remembering involves cognitive psychology. A person-centered approach to psychology involves what is going on surrounding the person. Fascinating subjects can get thoroughly embedded in our brains by having multiple interpretations of disciplines, say in a textbook, alongside one another to find common nuances and how they differ. First perception and body language. He has interpreted a reason he acknowledges from his own experience as truth. How the community in any nation concludes an impression we all form judgments is, in a very large part, majorly impressed upon in the first 7 seconds of observation of a subject. First impressions are everlasting, and they form much of how people in society behave. First impressions are largely given by body language, and not just verbal. With someone who has a visible difference, a first impression is often inaccurate and says nothing about the whole person. The individual concerned may be highly cognitively and emotionally intelligent. Indeed, even a skilled craftsman woman. But existing stereotypes about persons with abnormalities or impairments lead to the conclusion that the individual has poor ability. Indeed, a lack of competence is often the first thought about a person with a disability without them needing to say anything. First impressions can sometimes lead to ongoing impressions, injuring persons in question. Psychosocial influences, indeed, affect us all at some time. Illness or accident results in those who are in denial of what I say. To learn this a hard way. When faced with the challenge of verbal communication, there's a greater chance of societal relationships being negatively affected and injured. The reaction of the observer is for the individual to make assumptions, and the observed to possibly never rise above the low expectation, resulting in a fulfilling prophecy where the individuals with disabilities or any impairment starts to believe that they will never achieve. I talk more of expectations soon. Strong people are made from such slights of societal interaction. These occurrences either make or break a person. This results in compounding the physical challenge, with a new and desperate emotional internal challenge adding more to this difficulty. In tests, it has been shown that the performance of a volunteer improves when expectations are high. The lower the expectation, the lower the performance, particularly when it comes to the areas of education and learning. Comprehend that we are all continually learning, so we can say particularly in the area of life itself. All this leads me to sense why equality is such an elusive subject. It also helps me understand why some people may feel disliked, limiting their social and human interaction, which is life-giving. It is said that lonely people have more health issues and a shorter life expectancy. But in reality, the lonely soul who gets educated a little in this area may stumble on the news that great masters opt for solitude because they realize their interconnectedness and the importance of quieting the mind. Great contemplations and intuition result. I suppose this is how a situation is approached and dealt with. A constant desire for companionship while approaching nothing else. The person will lose themselves as the mind agrees with suggestions. Thought of negatively, quietness surely will have detrimental affect on the one yearning to get out of a situation. The universe works in a way that delivers more of that. Where your attention is, there you are, or what you focus on expands. Some monks lead solitary lives, and they have great longevity. I am not saying you should start meditating. Just consciously observe how you view, treat, and deal with isolation. I am currently very isolated. Not many visitors, probably 3 a month, and one of them is my mother. There are many resources and pastimes that keep me busy. An AI system that I can have a conversation with or ask questions has led to discovering some passions. I have been listening to podcasts all day. Subjects: Holographic Time Universe or the Tao.